Welcome, Pisces family members. Welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is a general reading for the astrological sign of Pisces for the month of August. Pisces family members, the spirit has already been invoked, and I've already blessed the cards and anointed the cards, and I've also shuffled and cut the cards in accordance with the mandate and the directive from my spirit guide. And so with your permission, Pisces, I'd like to move forward right into your reading. Pisces family members, some of you are clearly experiencing a dynamic where some of you are looking a little melancholy. Some of you are coming from a little melancholy place, and some of you are actually melancholy, and then that on top of the fact that some of you received some not so favorable news about money. And some of you were really looking forward to some money, and that money did not come. Even though you are working very hard, the money just didn't come as you thought that you deserved for it to happen for you. Some of you are dealing with right now. Some of you are right in the middle or right engaged. Just about now, you're getting ready to have a very, very nice party, celebration, festival. There's going to be a need to celebrate, and there's going to be the right time to celebrate. And so some of you are right there, and it's getting ready to happen for you. Pisces family members, and particularly those of you that are the female energy of Pisces, the spirit sees where you just got some news, or you're getting ready to get some news that's not favorable about money. But the spirit also shows me a card where you're getting ready to come to a place of financial stability. So apparently that energy is going to change. You also are dealing with some news that you got some news, the news has thrown you off, and that's probably why you're feeling a little sad, a little sour. And it's okay, we're going to move through that because right now, Pisces, you're going through a little bit of a transformation, and you're going to have to go through it in order for you to get to the other side of it. There is love that is coming for you. There is good quality, solid, safe love that is coming for some of you Pisces family members. You are going to regain your strength on top of these letdowns that you have recently experienced. I do need to tell you, though, Pisces family members, that some of you are getting ready to deal with the legal, governmental, official matter, and this is not the time for that. If you can, try to postpone it for a month or so. Whatever it is that you have to do that is legal, governmental, and or official. We do have a Mercury retrograde during this month, and that could have something to do with why the communication, particularly the legal communication, is not ready to work out in your favor. I'm not saying that it never will. I'm saying that during this cycle is not necessarily the best time for you Pisces family members. Some of you need to get up and do something to change your good fortune. Some of you need to change your fortune, change your dynamics by getting up and making something happen. Some of you have been sitting, waiting, resting, and some of you need to get up and make something happen. Pisces family members, you're very, very spiritual, very, very psychic, very, very intuitive, and some of you need to get up and use those talents and use those gifts. And if you would do so, and if you would accept the change in your relationship. Some of you are going to go through a change in your relationship, and that change in your relationship, it doesn't necessarily mean, well, I should say that it does not mean that it's going to be a permanent change. It doesn't mean that you're going to be without love, because I did mention that love is coming for you. But some of you certainly are going to have to look at your choices, and you're going to have to think about, do I want to deal with this, or do I want to get out of Dodge? Do you want to stay in this relationship, or do you want to make some changes? Well, those are things you're going to have to think about, Pisces family members. The spirit is showing me, though, as I mentioned a few moments ago, about financial stability, particularly for those of you that are the feminine energy of Pisces. Pisces family members, you're getting ready to have a lot of good fortune. There's a breakthrough. There's a door that's opening. Remember I just told you about money? Money was a challenge, and some of you are dealing with some news about money that was not so good. Well, that's going to turn around in your favor in a few moments. And what's going to happen is some doors are going to open for you, some opportunities are going to open for you. You do need to, and I just mentioned this, and the Spirit just showed me another card confirming. You do need to use your spirituality. You do need to use your psychic energies to make some things happen for you. A lot of times that has to do with correct visualization, correct affirmations, correcting what you say, what you talk about, what you think about, even as far as what you imagine. Some of you need to exercise those psychic energies, Pisces family members. There's love being offered to you. Are you aware? Are you looking at it? Do you want it? It's being offered to you. Pisces family members, this is not a time for you to travel. How interesting, because I have some Pisces friends who just got back from traveling long distance. So this is a time for you to not travel long distance. You get a chance to stay home and deal with your family and friends. But anyway, Pisces family members, this is not a good time for you to travel. This is a time for you to get busy. There's some busy stuff you have to do. There's some things that you have to get on top of, and you're not on top of them at this point. So the Spirit is showing me that. Pisces family members, I did talk to you about I talked to you about using your psychic energies. Now I want to talk to you about being creative, thinking outside the box, extending yourself. It is a very good time. The energies are very, very high for your creativity to be a blessing for you. So some of you do need to meditate and relax and let those energies flow. And then when you get those ideas that seem to be weird and out of the box, those are the ones you should follow. Those are the good things you should follow. Some of you are being reluctant, Pisces family members, to work with teams. Some of you are having some challenges working with teams, and the Spirit is saying that you need to fix that in yourself. Some of you are downright sad about having to work with a team. You need to fix that in yourself. Sometimes other people have expertise that they could share with you and make your journey much better and much lighter. Pisces family members, some of you have been dealing with challenges as far as money is concerned, as I mentioned earlier, but I do see an outside source, an entity that is getting ready to either invest or give in the way of a blessing. There's an outside entity that's getting ready to come to your rescue and is getting ready to bring you some financial resources. Pisces family members, okay, remember I told you that some of you are going through a change and that change is almost over, that structural change? Well, the good news is that on top of that structural change, when this ground, if you will, when this ground has been broken up, when the foundation has been broken up and the change takes place, this transformation takes place, you are going to emerge in a place of stability in your family and in your relationship. So it looks like family stability, which could imply that prior to this reading, you might have been going through some things that were causing family structural change. But there's going to be some family, some wholeness. It looks like it could be couple. Some of you might be making a long-term commitment with your significant other. Some of you might actually be getting married. And some of you certainly will be moving to a place of stability. So I do see that, and that's in your home life as well as in your relationship home life. So it has to do with your home, your family and friends, as well as how who you are personal and intimate with. That kind of stuff is going to work out in your favor in the not too distant future. Pisces family members, you are going to also come to a place where you're going to be at peace. You're going to be at peace with what you're doing right now. Things are looking a little hectic, and right now things are a little bit off schedule. Well, get your schedule together, get your thoughts together, pause for a minute. Maybe you might have to do some meditation, as I mentioned. You might even try some yoga. Let's get those energies focused, and then let's go forward. Now, here's the dynamic that is really important, though, as you go forward, and that is as you move forward, don't rush. So I do need you to make something happen. I do need you to get up and exercise some of those psychic energies and those creative juices, as I mentioned. But I don't want you to rush without giving your next step some thought. I want you to sit down and think about it. I want you to write about it, and I want you to plan it. I want you to visualize it. Don't jump out there running ahead of yourself. Okay, Pisces family members? Okay, Pisces family members, this has been a general reading for the month of August. I know that some of the things that I shared with you certainly are going to ring a bell in your head, and you're going to say, wow, that sounds like me. Well, there are a couple of energies here that certainly are going to resonate with you. If you are interested in getting some clarity and you're interested in having a private reading so we can invoke the spirit guide and look at the sacred tarot just for you and your specific needs at this time in your life, please reach out to me at onewhosees4you@yahoo.com. That's onewhosees4you@yahoo.com. Pisces family members, I'm so looking forward to providing private readings for you, and I'm looking forward to hearing some good news about this reading that I have shared with you. Pisces family members, bless you. Talk to you real soon.